Hi, I'm Matthew Stebbins with the Space Coast Elite Homes team, and I wanted to give a quick market update because everyone wants to know what's going on. That's the number one question when people see me. Well, how is the market? And honestly, the market's going really darn good. For right now, the rates have dropped from what they were. We did a little bounce back up because of the amount of surge in applications, but not really much in the way of that, just a little bit. So rates have been kind of hovering around the 6.7% mark for a little bit. It did get down a little bit lower, but in all, depending on, I've seen some rates as low as 6.5%, 6.42%, but it all really does depend on the credit. But people ask, hey, how is the market here? Is it going good? You know, what's going on? So I wanted to go over a little bit more about what's going on in this market so you guys can stay abreast of what's happening. So the information came out in for January just a few days ago, and so I wanted to go over that. So we're going to do single family homes first. So single family homes, the median price sales have gone up to 371,583. The prices went up, and it's just the way it had happened. Homes sold 581. A year ago at this time, it was 621. So we're talking about a 20 home difference for the month. Days on the market went from 34 days to now it's at 41 days on average. Months of supply went up from 2.3 months a year ago to 3.4 months right now. It has gone up a little bit. I have noticed, however, that as of today, and it's going there's just about as many homes going off the market as coming onto the market. And that'll show in the February report coming in March, in the middle of this month. So so it has gone up. Home prices are still increasing. What I call the man homes are kind of coming on the market at this point, and those homes are sitting longer. But a lot of times, most of the homes are still selling in a decent amount right now. There's a lot of pent-up demand to buy. So when the mortgage rates dropped, it was a quick and fast surge on the amount of applications that were put in for mortgages, and therefore that's the reason why rates jumped up just a little bit. But the ultimate rate is still not that high compared to when it was like 8.29%. So now we're hovering in between the 6.5 to 7% range right now, and I expect it to come down a little bit more. So that was single family homes. I used to only talk about single family homes because nobody else really cared about townhomes and condos, but because the prices have gone up so much, I now talk about condos and townhomes because it is a little bit more affordable at this point. So for townhomes and condos, the median price had gone down a little bit, and it went from 300,000 to 383,100. Now, it doesn't mean the prices have really dropped. It's just the median price on purchasing has dropped. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't seen a really big drop in condo prices, a small little tiny correction, just because of the amount of condos that have come on the market. But homes sold 132 for this January. A year ago was 148, so not all that much of a difference. Now, days on market have jumped up because the inventory's jumped up, and I'll explain that in a minute. We went from 28 days on the market to 50 days on the market around here. And then months of inventory. So a year ago was 3.1 months of inventory for townhomes and condos. Right now it's at 5.4%. So we are a secondary market for the most part here. So condos and townhomes play a big part into that. And we've had such a influx of townhomes and condos hit the market. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on with that. So that'll make life a little bit easier to understand what's going on in the market here. Now, there are still great deals going on, and the mortgage rates are actually a lot better than they ever were. And it's just letting, people will talk about, oh, the market's going to crash. We don't really have that much of an issue here in Brevard County. The other thing that's something to keep in mind is we still have an influx of people coming into Florida pretty regularly. And Central Florida has been hitting the market really well comparatively to other places around the country. So just keep that in mind. So I don't really see a crash coming. There's actually an expected increase in values to go up at least 5% this year on average, which is pretty interesting. Considering that there are other places in the country that the rate that they expect to go down a little bit more, but we are expected to go up. And with the changes that in the Fed with regards to rates that will be going on this year, I thought it would be maybe March, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think maybe May or June, the rates will drop some, and then it'll drop some more towards the end of the year. I think that the market will go bonkers because there are so many people waiting to be able to purchase right now. And it's funny, when the rates dropped enough, I had a few weeks of just nonstop, and it has slowed up again a little bit because I think everyone's still kind of waiting on that. But some people just need to buy at this point. So I just wanted to let you know. If you have any questions, you can always send me a text or give me a call. My name is Matthew Stebbins with the Space Coast Elite Homes team. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.